Hello, it's Saturday the 29th of August 2015, so almost out of summer, dear. The end of August. How did that suddenly happen? It just appeared from nowhere, dear. But never mind. It hasn't been too bad so far. I'm hoping for a nice September and October so my flowers can continue to bloom in their beauty, boys and girls. Now, doing someone a favour. Have you ever tried to do people favours and you end up thinking, why did I do that? Two occurrences in the last couple of days, boys and girls. Two occurrences. Number one was earlier this week when I was walking past one of the big green boxes that we have out here in the street. Those of you who are outside the UK, the big green boxes contain generally lots of wires and equipment as provided by telephone people, cable people. I think some of it's electricity as well, I'm not sure about that. But generally, it's telephone wires and cell phone equipment. In this case, it was definitely cell phone equipment because near these green boxes were three the mobile telephone masts within very close proximity of each other. So there were three of these, right? And I'm walking past it after I came back from the swimming pool. And in the keyhole is the biggest bunch of keys you've ever seen in your entire life. Now, these were not normal keys that, you might put in your door at home. These were the security keys. Do you know the type I mean? They're like flat with like little indents on both sides. High security keys. And there must have been on this bunch of keys, I would say 15 to 20 of those security keys, along with various other little things to open bits and pieces with. And I thought to myself, if I leave these here, someone's going to nick them, right? And you can do an awful lot of damage in one of those green boxes. I mean, serious damage, which would cost not hundreds, not thousands, tens of thousands of pounds. Seriously. There must have been keys to a minimum of 20 green boxes on this thing, with each box housing transmission equipment for mobile phone masts. On the mast next to this particular green box, funnily enough, was a piece of paper and a poster with a phone number on it, okay, and the number of the mast. They give them all a number. So I took the phone number down, I took the keys out and started walking home, keeping an eye out for any little mobile telephone vans that might be going past, ready to wave. Oi! Should we do that again? Should we do it together? Oi! Right? And so I rang the number and I spoke to someone, clearly in another country. Yes, it was another one of those. Press 1, press 2. Anyway, I got through to someone and explained what had happened. OK, sir, we'll send someone down. Right, OK then, well, do you know where I am? He said, well, we'll send them down to the green box. I said, no, I've taken the keys from there because someone's going to nick those. Someone, absolutely, no doubt in my mind, someone would have nicked these keys, right, and used them for bad things. So I don't know, I've got them with me. You've got my phone number, because it comes up on a little screen wherever they are, I presume. And I said, tell whoever it is, and he told me the name of the person. Foolishly, I didn't write this down. He was able to actually tell me the name of the person who had just been to this, or recently been to this box. He can't have been there long. He can't have left long ago, because someone would have nicked the keys. I'm sure someone would have nicked the keys. And I said, well, get him to ring me and he can come pop round and pick me up. I live very close to here. OK, sir, thank you very much. I said, so someone will ring. Someone will definitely ring. Yes, sir, we'll get on to that. Thank you very much. 4 days ago. It's just beyond me. Seriously, thousands and thousands of pounds damage I could do now, going around opening little green boxes and pulling out wires and pieces of transmission equipment for these mobile phones. You think, why do you bother, don't you? Not interested. Absolutely not interested at all. Presumably the bloke who lost them would have got into trouble for losing them. It's a serious thing to lose something like that, you know. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I've still got them. Don't know what to do with them now. What should I do with them? Madness. So that's one, trying to do someone a good turn. Second one happened about half an hour ago. I was cycling home from Waitrose, the preferred supermarket of United Kingdom Talk, boys and girls. Although I do use Aldi again, as well, I must admit. Okay. So, 3 boys, 18 to 20, walking in the cycle path. They see me coming. They move slightly over to the right, as normal. I've gone past them. They've continued walking. And then I saw a hat on the ground. So I stopped, turned around, and I thought they looked like the sort that would wear one of those, you know, those beanie hats. Oi! Nothing. Excuse me, mate. One looks round. And, like, it completely ignores me. They walk a bit further, and then a bloke walked past me. Blind bloke he was, because I saw the stick. He said, "You all right?" I said, "No, someone's dropped a hat here. I think it's one of those 3-2 lads." But they're not taking any notice of me. So I shouted again. And they definitely heard me, because the other one turned round again. I said, "Is this yours?" But no reaction whatsoever. Not, "No, it's not." Not sticking 2 fingers up. Nothing at all. It was like he actually couldn't see me. Do you see what I mean? And again, you wonder why you bother. You wonder why you bother to help anyone sometimes. You really do. Years ago, there was I don't know, I'll describe it as I know it in my age, a tramp lady walking through Hammersmith. And she had bags and a pushchair, you know the sort, pushchair, all old clothes, bandages wrapped around her feet. And I was on my way to work at Blucher's in Hammersmith at the time. This is about 5 or 6 years ago. And I took pity on this lady, and I put my hand in my pocket and pulled out a tenner. And I went out to her. "There you go, my love." Well, she started attacking me with one of her bags. "Man, get away from me, get away from..." And you think, what again? Why did I bother? I'm sure you've got examples of this. And if you've got any, I'd love you to send them in. I've got an email address, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.uk. Your examples of trying to do someone a favour. All right? Send them in. Did it go wrong? Or maybe you had a better outcome. Yes, indeed. Back on the YouTube, okay? Maybe not every day, but a few here and there, just to keep you happy. Especially you, Wendy. One more thing with the hat. The fact that the boys didn't notice me or anything, could it be anything to do with the fact that it was a Manchester United hat? See you soon.